Mm-hmm. Yo, what's up? Oh wait, there's two going on. How's that? She's back! Oh my gosh! Yes, it has happened. I have spoken. Okay, I have the song in my head, maybe because this guitar kind of looks like Johnny Cash. Very deep indeed. Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Yay. Aw, you guys are so cute. This guitar kind of sounds like the Scores project. Kind of does though. I don't remember where he does it though. But yeah. Yes, so what up guys? I did a lot of exciting things the past few weeks. I played at a wedding, I went to a music conference, and there was this amazing conference where could get a lot of feedback and like connect with mentors in the industry and stuff. And literally I was going to a feedback panel where they chose a raffle drawing for songs to be played. And literally it was like a packed auditorium. But I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to get chosen. What song do I want them to hear? And so I chose Fallen. And literally the second I chose it, my number got picked. I was like, what? And then, there's like all the mentors on stage. And then everyone got to hear the track. And literally like, they're like, oh my God. Like, they were blown away. I kid you not, like, hundreds of people were coming up to me after this, all throughout the rest of the weekend. They're like, oh my god, your song was amazing, and, like, I got connected with this guy, and maybe he might manage me, like, it's this crazy thing. And so he wants me to finish 5 songs by the end of the year, so guess what I'm doing? So, yeah, I'm actually finally looking at getting my stuff mixed and finalized and start releasing next year, like a proper release schedule, and emerge from my bedroom. Well, I guess these different rooms. I am watching a kitty in LA right now. And my other guitar is gonna get fixed soon, so we're using this one. But this kitty's a bit shy, so I don't know if she's gonna come out. Happy December! Oh, and my birthday was last weekend, and it was Thanksgiving, and I went to the Grand Canyon, which was dope, but it was freezing. Oh my gosh. And I'm from Buffalo, but like the desert in the winter, oh my goodness, especially high elevation, I was freezing. So I don't know if that's the best time to go either. It's either super hot or like super cold. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh, that could be cool. What is up, y'all? Welcome to Streamin and Stuff, where I stream and stuff. Actually, I don't even know this song as well as I did, as well as I thought I did, but maybe I'll just sing one section of it. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? That's how it goes. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. I just made that up, but cool. 5 songs by the end of this year. Yeah, which I have all the bones of a song. Actually, and I was gifted a masterclass subscription for my birthday from a friend. And I'm watching the songwriting class with John Legend. And he gave really good advice to just focus on the melody and like getting the chords and everything, and then worry about the lyrics like last. And I think I've been trying to do it all at once. So now I'm really like feeling much calmer about it. Like, okay, I have like the melodies all written. I have the songs there. Like, now let me think more logically about what do I want to say? Because I write very subconsciously. I don't really write like from a notebook and here's my concept and then I'll try to put music to it. Like, there's no wrong way, but I tend to just like work in the DAW and make stuff kind of instrumentally and then kind of start to think more about lyrics. So I don't know. I'm also in like this rapid fire of like, how do I level up my lyrics? And I'm really inspired by obviously Owl City, The Weeknd, and the ELIO. It's all really self-reflective lyrics, but it's very imaginative. And I really like want to get more imaginative in my writing. This bike, no, it's not mine, but I can use it. Is it blurry? No, I generally kind of start with music kind of at the same time. It's hard to say, like if I sit with my guitar, like I'll hum stuff and then words will kind of emerge. But I'm just like, is there a better way? But there's this really good book called Writing Better Lyrics by Pat Pattison. He was a songwriting teacher, or still is, at Berkeley for like 30 something years. And he was John Mayer's songwriting teacher. So I've made many attempts to open this book, but I still haven't just went through and applied it. I don't know, I've just had some block with, I don't know, it's tied in with like expressing yourself and songwriting. Like, it's like a challenge for me. So like, I'm always like, oh, let me study it. And I'm like, oh no, I'm afraid. But yeah, I really want to like level that up. But it's always a process. Yeah. I don't know. Can't think too much. That's my problem. I hear kitty. Yes, I do. I've been listening to stuff, but where did it go? Hopefully the lighting will be sufficient in here. If not, I guess we'll just have a vibe.
This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart. I heard you on the phone last night. We live and die by pretty lies, you know it. We know it. These silver bullet cigarettes, this burning house, there's nothing left, it's smoking. We both know it. We got all night to fall in love, but just like that we fall apart. We're broken. We're broken. Well, nothing gonna save us now. Well, nothing gonna save us now. Well, there's broken silence by thunder crashing in the dark. And this broken record spin endless circles in the bar, spin round in the bar. This world can hurt you, cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, nothing breaks like a heart. Ooh, nothing breaks like a heart. We'll leave each other cold as ice and high and dry. The desert wind is blowing, is blowing. Remember what you said to me, we were drunk in love in Tennessee. Now hold it, we both know it. Nothing gonna save us now. Nothing gonna save us now. Oh, there's broken silence from thunder crashing in the dark, crashing in the dark. And this broken record spin endless circles in the bar, spin round in the bar. This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. 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 No, nothing gonna save us now. No, nothing gonna save us now. Well, there's broken silence by thunder crashing in the dark, crashing in the dark. And this broken record spin endless circles in the bar, spin round in the bar. This world can hurt you, it cuts you deep and leaves a scar. Things fall apart, but nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart. Nothing breaks like a heart.
Yo, that was sick. This cat's creeping around. She's clearly never has seen a guitar before, and she's kind of terrified. Oh no, I don't want your first impression of music to be terrifying. Cool. Yeah, I think like I have a tendency to want to be more in my feelings rather than logical, which I don't know, trying to work on that, I guess. So I guess that spills over towards songwriting. Like, I don't want to think, I just want to feel it, man. But also concepts. I don't know. I do find like the concepts emerge, and then perhaps I can think more logically about the story once it's there. But also like a lot of modern lyrics don't really have so much of a story of this happened and then this happened and that happened. Like, I don't know, even just looking at this song, like, she's not really saying, like, oh, we broke up. It's like, burning house, drunk in a bar, like, you know, all those kind of images that say it without really just saying it. That's what I'm trying to explore. It's like you feel that viscerally. You can, like, feel being in those places and what that represents. And it's very interesting because I've been thinking a lot about, like, you know, how has Owl City's music developed? And I feel like, the music I'm drawn to the most is super metaphorical and super, like, all these images and stuff. But I've been afraid to, like, write that way for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just this fear of expressing myself. But kind of, like, looking at his older lyrics and then looking at his new ones, I've kind of heard him say, like, oh, well, I used to write from just imagination, and now he wants to write about his real life. But I feel like it's very, like, direct now, and it's less, that's just kind of how it works, because this is how I tend to write, and I want to, like, get more metaphorical. It's like, here's exactly how I'm feeling, you know, here's exactly what happened, but then other people can't imprint their own life onto it as much. But I'm finding this artist, ELIO, really has this amazing knack for writing about her life and her experiences and stuff, but it's very, like, image-based, and, like, metaphors, like, are really strong, so it's like this beautiful blend of like old Owl City metaphorical stuff, but also like self-introspective lyrics that I want to do. This is me expressing that I am struggling with that too. I guess, I don't know. I have like kind of strong images, but I want to do more of that, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, I think I was writing more image-based, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should do it this way. And I don't know. I just really need to, like, learn how to trust the process. And I have a tendency to, like, oh, I write it so I want it to be perfect instantly, and just, like, all these mental webs to unravel. Like, let's see. Let's find an example. Songwriting lessons today. Right, like, for example... Grip. I can't view it here. That's my new way of saying that word. Grip. Okay, so like... Okay, Vanilla Twilight, it's on here. It's like... He's saying, yeah, he clearly misses someone, but there's all this like rich imagery in it too. So it's like, what's this blend of like finding the images and then stating what you're feeling? Well, that was not very nice. Because if you're just stating, like there's this concept in songwriting, they say show, don't tell. But it's not really 100% one or the other. So like, I'm going to sing this song and kind of analyze like, how is it doing it? What is it doing to create that feeling? Because it's not really saying like, I'm sad. I'm sad. Like songs don't really just say, I'm sad. It's like all this like all imagery to like represent that. And that's what makes it so... I don't know, imprinting, I guess. So, yeah, so we're gonna nerd out about songwriting. We could ask ChatGPT, what's the percentage of images here and what's the percentage of stating things? What's the perfect formula? The stars lean down to kiss you, and I lie awake and miss you. Pour me a heavy dose of atmosphere, 'cause I'll doze off safe and soundly, but I'll miss your arms around me. I'll send a postcard to you, dear, 'cause I wish you were here. The night turn light blue, but it's not the same without you, because it takes two to whisper quietly. The silence isn't so bad, so I look at my hands and feel sad, 'cause the spaces between my fingers are right where yours fit perfectly. I'll find repose in new ways, though I haven't slept in 2 days, 'cause cold nostalgia chills me to the bone. But drenched in vanilla twilight, I'll sit on the front porch all night, waist deep in thought, because when I think of you, I don't feel so alone. I don't feel so alone. I don't feel so alone. As many times as I blink, I'll think of you tonight. I'll think of you tonight.
taste the sky and feel alive again. And I'll forget the world that I knew, but I swear I won't forget you. Oh, if my voice could reach back through the past, I'd whisper in your ear. Oh, darling, I wish you were here.
Like, come on. That imagery is like crazy. Yeah, Under the Circus Lights, it's like that's probably my favorite song off the whole album, and maybe it's because of that. I don't know. It is like a very direct story, but it is also like very fantasy driven. So you're still seeing a lot. It's like, it's pretty much like a lot of this I'm kind of detecting is like, that's like a movie, right? Like Vanilla Twilight is like, you see all these images and everyone sees something different, versus if someone just says like, I'm sad, it's like, well, thanks for telling us. That doesn't make me feel anything. Versus like, you know, our house is burning down, you know, drunk in a bar all alone on the street, like then you're like, oh wow, oh, okay, I can feel that. So yeah, and I've kind of seen like in the Writing Better lyrics book, he kind of talked about like the power of your metaphors and how like vivid the language is, and like, you know, getting more skilled with that and stuff. But I'm also, trying to find the blend of like a lot of people collaborate and like maybe I should be doing that more. And yeah, being an artist is a lot of things. Y'all know. It's a lot. But a lot of it is also trusting yourself, which is hard. Let me see if I can find an example of like ELIO. Like, this song is an amazing example of like how I want to write. Like, I don't even know if this is very imaginative. It's really self-reflective, but it's like relatable. It's not just like, no. We'll see. What do you think? Feelings, oh, why can't I just feel them? I keep them and never let them go. This evening, I'll ponder on my meaning. I mean it, I'll never let it go. Look, I don't have the energy. I gave it all away to my problems, so exhausted mentally. I could run away, but that's trouble too. So I don't know what to do, 'cause I don't want to find a million situations to get stressed about. And it's probably gonna be fine, I don't wanna overthink this much. My God, what a waste of emotion. If it's gonna be fine, find a million explanations in that simple sign. I don't wanna waste time on thinking I can change what's down the line. My God, what a waste of emotion. If it's gonna be
if it's gonna be fine. Function, function, oh, why can't I just function? Yeah, I struggle my way around this room. Yeah, look, I don't have the energy. I gave it all away to my problems, so exhausted mentally. I could run away, but that's trouble too. So I don't know what to do, 'cause I don't want to find a million situations to get stressed about. And it's probably gonna be fine, I don't wanna overthink this much. My God, what a waste of emotion. If it's gonna be fine, find a million explanations in that simple sign. I don't wanna waste time on thinking I could change what's down the line. My God, what a waste of emotion. If it's gonna be fine, if it's gonna be fine, if it's gonna be fine.
Like, that's amazing. I feel like that's just like lamenting all these problems, but it doesn't feel like, oh, you're just preaching to me. So I'm like, oh, what's the difference? I mean, I think a lot of it is also conversational. People talk a lot about like having conversational lyrics and like singing it in the way you'd say it. And I think that song is very conversational. It's not like trying so hard to state a thing. It's just kind of literally reads like a journal entry. But yeah, like, and it's kind of hilarious asking ChatGPT about songwriting is a mess. Like, I'm like, here, analyze my lyrics. How can I improve them? You know, but all the examples it gives is literally like 1800s, like very bad Shakespeare, like metaphors and writing. And I'm like, yo, like, this is not very good. Maybe people are using it in some kind of better way than I am for that, but all of its songwriting advice is so cheesy. So, like, no. Why is it so bad? Who was your guys' top artist this year if you got the Spotify Wrapped? I don't know if Apple Music does something similar. I'd imagine they would. My literally top artist was ELIO. And the second was Owl City. Third was probably like The Weeknd, Betty Who, and John Mayer. Kind of the same as always, I guess. No, ELIO's a new find. Instantly became one of my favorites. Kind of, yeah. There's always these moments like hearing Fireflies was like this awakening for me. And then many years later, I heard High for This by The Weeknd on a janky beta version of iOS 7 when they came out with like iTunes Radio or something. And I was like, it instantly just transported me into this different world. Obviously a much darker world, but similarly a world like Owl City did. And then now finding ELIO. I think I heard Vitamins first, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. But you know what's crazy, too, is thinking about, like, spliced loops and making music, and, like, you know, people have their things to say about it with, like, syncing stuff with spliced loops, and, you know, if there's all these algorithms detecting the same samples, then it might be a nightmare, and who owns what, all that kind of stuff. But I was playing with this amazing pack and thinking about her song, and I'm like, man, like, it's so well produced, like, how do they get those sounds? And then literally as soon as I thought about that, I clicked on, like, one of these things in this pack, and I heard the exact same bass line, all the same percussion, like, just from this sample pack. And I was like, what? That's amazing. Oh. Like, what are the odds of that? That's insane. Those weren't at the same day. Those were many months apart. But this was recently. I just found the samples that they used. Hey. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, usually was my fave. You know what? Actually, I might have told you guys this, but like, literally, Owl City's early stuff past the Midsummer Station was not on Spotify for like a long time. And I just tweeted him one day. He doesn't follow me or anything. But I was like, hey, like, your early stuff's not on Spotify. And I kid you not, like, 2 days later, it was all there. So, I don't know. He didn't like it or anything, or maybe his management saw it. I don't know. But I like to think I played a role in that. So, that's goals. Okay, let's look at more like a modern pop song. Let's analyze the imagery. This must be pretty like conversational. We'll see how many images are in it. Getting all scientific. Oh no, it's not an ultimate guitar. What? The song there, this site is literally grip. It's not there. They took it down. Why? Why? Cliff Richard, no. To find some janky other site, like these other sites are just not as good. Like nothing really compares to Ultimate Guitar. So if you guys want to learn guitar, that's how I did it. That's all I did, and that's all I still do. Like that's what I'm looking at on my computer is this site. Come in, I don't want an ad. No ads. Jeez. Let me skip it. It won't let me skip it. Okay, this is really jank, but it might work. You know what? And I just shouldn't feel so bad about this because I spent a long time really trying to get my production to sound and mix be where I really wanted it to be. And I wanted that for so long. So now I'm like, okay, I feel like I have the production finally, really good after feeling like I wasn't very good for 12 years. So that's kind of a relief. But now I'm like, oh, well, now I haven't really been focusing on the songwriting craft, learning and looking at tutorials, that kind of way that I did with production. So now I'm going to start doing that. And then it will be world domination. This guitar sounds great. $70 on Craigslist. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just heard you found the one you've been looking for. I wish I would have known that wasn't me. 'Cause even after all this time I still wonder why I can't move on just the way you did so easily. Don't wanna know kind of dress you're wearing tonight, if he's holding on to you so tight the way I did before. I overdosed, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We
I just hope you're lying next to somebody who knows how to love you like me. There must be a good reason that you're gone, 'cause every now and then I think you might want me to come show up at your door, but I'm just too afraid that I'll be wrong. Don't wanna know if you're looking into her eyes, if she's holding on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overdosed, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame that we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. Ooh, 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 Don't wanna know kind of dress you're wearing tonight, if he's giving it to you just right, the way I did before. I overdosed, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame that we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. Kind of dress you're wearing tonight, if he's holding on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overdosed, should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame we don't talk anymore. Ooh, like, why is that so good? I should play You Would Not Believe Your Eye. Off of streams rather than minutes. Well, you know, I actually wasn't able to. I actually think the streams might be good because in the past few years, my Spotify Wrapped was always meaningless because it might have went off of minutes, and what I listened to in the sheer most amount of minutes was white noise tracks for 8 hours when I sleep. So all of my Spotify Wrapped was ambient music and white noise tracks. And I didn't really know what like the songs I was listening to was. So they might have done that because of people like me that were listening to white noise in terms of sheer volume a lot longer. Hi, Kiki. Excuse me. No, I don't know what that is. You're gonna come say hi? Hello. Come on. Oh no. Sniff up here. Sniff up here. I'm trying. Sniff up here. Sniff. Come on, sniff. Oh no. Sniff here. Come on. No, not rip the couch. Come on. You're teasing me now. Now you're stuck on the couch. Aw, so close.
Getting spunky time. Now it is yellow. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, my Spotify Wrapped is actually good now. So that's cool. Isn't it? What time is it? Okay, well, Oh. Let me see. Can I find... Fireflies is also not on anywhere. Just the janky chord sites. Unless people have done something else. Ooh. Ah, so they say it's by someone else, so they can find it. 5, 6. That's funny. Okay, I think I'll close it out with this. Thank you guys for hanging out. This has been really fun. I've really, really needed this. My soul has been like, but now it's woo. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. 'Cause I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. 'Cause I'd get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they try to teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed, disco balls just hanging by a thread. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. And I'd fall asleep, leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here, 'cause I feel like such an insomniac. Please take me away from here. Why do I tire of counting sheep? Please take me away from here. And I'm far too tired to fall asleep. The 10 million fireflies. I'm weird 'cause I hate goodbyes. I got misty eyes as they said farewell. But I'll know where several are if my dreams get real bizarre, 'cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. When I fall asleep, as my dreams are bursting at the seams. Yeah. Amazing. Cool. Awesome sauce. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. This has been so refreshing. There's a beautiful view, beautiful kitty, beautiful stream. I'll get cracking on finishing all this music, and I will be releasing next year. Alright. Peace. Bye-bye.